Alright, and welcome. We are going to be going over the deck tech for Izzet Blitz, the current version that I am running for the videos in this series. Next week we will be going over Mono White Heroic, so make sure you stay tuned for that one next week as well, and 5 games of that deck as well. But let's start with Izzet Blitz. Let's start on the mana base. We are running 5 basic mountains, 3 evolving wilds, 8 basic islands, and 2 Swiftwater Cliffs. For the creature base, it's only 12 creatures, 4 Augur of Bolus, 4 Kiln Fiend, 4 Izzet Cyclops. Into our spell package, where the bread and butter of this deck is, we have 4 Gitaxian Probe, 3 Mutagenic Growth, 1 Slip Through Space, 2 Brainstorm, 2 Gush, 4 Preordain, 4 Bolts, 4 Ponder, and 3 Temur Battle Rage, and finally 3 Apostle's Blessing. The Slip Through Space is a card that I haven't seen being played in the Izzet Blitz decks a lot, but it seems to be pretty decent right now. There's a lot of decks running multicolored creatures, as far as they'll play a red and then they'll play a blue, or they'll play a green and a black. So Apostle's Blessing loses a little bit of power in those situations. It still is great against blanking removal. But the 1 Slip Through Space, it's 1 mana. Even though it's sorcery speed, it is 1 mana. Makes the creature unblockable. And you also get to draw a card, which means you get to draw into more gas, possibly like a Gitaxian Probe or a Preordain or a Bolt to power up these Cyclops even more. And we want to give them trample or push through as much damage to kill them in 1 turn as we can. Now with the sideboard is built for the current metagame. So we have 2 Electrickery, 2 Flame Slash. Electrickery helps deal with Delver decks and elves. It destroys elves if you can time it right. Flame Slash helps deal with the Mirror Match, as well as the Mono White Heroic deck that we'll be going over next week. 2 Envelop. This is a card that I haven't seen being played in Pauper at all. But there's one thing that the Blizzard decks folds to, and that is Edicts. Envelop is 1 blue instant, counter target sorcery spell. It's the only way I could think of to cheaply interact with Edicts, and it works pretty well, especially when they go to Edict you, because you have lethal next turn and you counter their Edict with 1 blue mana. They tend to get very caught off guard. 2 Dispel to also protect the combo from bolts or Flame Slash, or not Flame Slash, but from Bolt and Doomblade, instant speed edicts, things of that nature. We've got 3 Gut Shots to help deal with inside out combo as far as in elves and Delver. An extra Slip Through Space in case we need that extra pad of power, and Apostle's Blessing isn't that great, so we want to take 1 out. And finish it up, we have 3 Vapor Snags to also help deal with Mono White Heroic, Nivix Cyclops, Kiln Fiend, the Mirror Match, or just anything we can't kill, but we want to get it off the field. The basic way this deck works is you pump up Kiln Fiend, Cyclops, one of them, you pump them up to death, and yeah, blow them out of the water. It's a fun deck. I've always enjoyed this deck. I enjoyed it in Modern too, which of course you don't play Nivix Cyclops, you play Noble Hierarchs and Manamorphoses, and you get a lot of extra tools there, but you know, this version works pretty well. I have thought about running the Manamorphose, honestly. However, it's one of those things that I can't really see what to take out to put Manamorphose in, because Gitaxian Probe is fantastic, Mutagenic Growth is fantastic, Slip Through Space has been just amazing. Brainstorm and Gush, there's no way in hell those are coming out. Preordain and Ponder, they're banned in Modern for a reason, and Bolt and Temur Battle Rage can't take those out. Sometimes I've thought about taking Augur of Bolus out for Manamorphose, but Augur can really help sometimes. Even though I think I'd still rather have Manamorphose than Augur of Bolas. But it is what it is. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, make sure you check out all the other videos that will be coming on this channel, and happy Pauper!